When a brand apologizes without admitting anything, that's not an apology, that's PR theater. IndiGo wrote an apology to protect themselves, not the passengers. Thousands of flights have been cancelled, thousands are stranded, and they've made it worse with this. Let's talk about what happens when crisis communication gets designed by a committee. When you stranded so many people, there are no magic words that make that okay. But there is a difference between making it slightly better and making it actively worse, like IndiGo has. This is their ad. We're sorry. We really apologize for the inconvenience caused. I bet you that ad didn't start out that way. Someone probably wrote something direct, maybe even emotional. Then legal said, too much liability exposure. The board said, too informal. Someone said, we need to sound remorseful but not culpable. And they kept sanding it down until it became this: safe, sterile, meaningless. That word, inconvenience, someone chose that word specifically. Disruption felt too honest, crisis admitted too much. So they landed on inconvenience. And for every person who missed a funeral or their own wedding, whose kid was stranded alone, they must have read that word and thought, they have no idea what they have put me through. Inconvenience doesn't even begin to describe it. Now have a look at the CEO statement.
I, on behalf of all of us at IndiGo, would like to extend our sincerest apologies for the major inconvenience this has caused to many of our customers on account of delays or cancellations. The situation is a result of various causes.
Various causes: FDTL implementation relief, vague, passive, devoid of empathy. This wasn't written for customers. This was written for regulators, the board, investors. They just also happened to send it to customers. Because in crisis mode, customers become just another stakeholder group to manage. The truth about this unbelievable man-made disaster is that even a better apology ad wouldn't have fixed this. They had 18 months to prepare. They didn't. When you apologize for something you could have prevented, there's no good way to do that. But they could have at least not made it worse. They could have used words that match the scale of what their customers are experiencing. They could have sounded like they took accountability, and this isn't the standard they boast about. They could have said, we should have been ready, we weren't. They could have literally said anything other than this ad and this CEO statement. Would people have forgiven them? No. But they might have felt like someone on the other side actually cared. Brand crisis communication isn't just about fixing what went wrong. It's about showing people you understand what you broke in the first place. Just evidence that somewhere someone in your organization gets it. This ad is evidence of the opposite. And that's why it backfired. Because there's nothing more lame than an apology approved by a committee.